As an author, attracting new readers and growing your audience is always going to be a top priority. But I don't know, what if you find yourself in a situation where you can't leave your house for months at a time or meet with people face to face? Can you even grow your audience in a hypothetical situation such as that? The answer is yes. And this week on Lulu University, we're going to show you how. Even when you find that you can't go out and meet people or go to events like you may have before, there is still a ton of great ways to help build your audience and stay engaged online. So we're going to go over a list of things that you can use to continue to grow your audience and expand your presence even from behind your desktop. First on our list of tips to grow your audience virtually is to start a how-to series or create some learning resources. So these can be great to keep your audience engaged and educated even if you can't meet them face-to-face. Next is increased polls and question boards. So whatever social media channels you are active on, try engaging your audience with a few polls or questions to keep them interested in your content and to learn more about them. Next on the list is increased video content. Video content is often the best performing content on social media, and it can also help to humanize your messaging and add personalization to your brand. Facebook groups. So Facebook groups play a huge role in building community online, so a good place to start would be joining Facebook groups who are relevant to your brand and your genre, or create your own to help connect with your readers and grow your audience. Live AMA sessions. So AMA stands for Ask Me Anything, and hosting a live AMA session is a great way to invite your readers and your audience to interact and engage with you online. This is a great opportunity for them to learn more about you, but also a really good way to find out what content they're interested in. Next up are virtual events. These allow you to speak directly to your audience and engage with them face to face. Here are some tips on how to host a virtual event. So first starts with strategy, like so many great things. So pick a goal and concept and then go from there. The earlier you can get started planning with this, the better. So before you host a virtual event, there are a few questions that you'll want to answer. The first question is, what kind of experience do you hope to deliver? Will the event be live, on demand, or both? Where do I want the content to be seen? When is the best time for the event? Will you require event registration? How will you promote the event? Will people still have access to the event once it's over? Last but not least, what KPIs and data do you plan to track? When you're done strategizing, next up is choosing the time and place for your event. And if you're not sure what the best time and place would be, use a poll on social media to interact with your audience and see what time and date would work best for them. Once you have the date and time set, now it's time to promote it. So pick out the key selling points for your event and make sure that those are consistent across your marketing materials. So that could be great keynote speakers that you have, it could be valuable skill sharing or even opportunities to network. Whatever it is, make sure that every time you talk about the event, you're highlighting those things. A couple other great ways to promote your event will be ask the speakers if they can share it on their social media channels or on their platforms. Another great thing to do is to ask influencers if they can cross-promote the event for you as well. Once you've got your event up and running, how do you keep people engaged? Well, a great way to do that is by booking special guests to be a part of the event. So looking for prominent names in your community that you know your audience is interested in is a surefire way to make sure that they'll be engaged during the event. An important thing to remember while creating your virtual event is that production value is key. So I think that at this point, we're probably all pretty zoomed out. So the last thing that you want is your attendees feeling like they're in another work meeting during your event. So if you're not familiar with some of the basics of production, go ahead and check out our video, An Author's Guide to Creating Video Content, which is on our YouTube channel. And be sure to consider things like lighting and audio when you're creating your content. Another great way to keep your audience engaged during virtual events is by using questions and polling. So these are really tremendous tools to use in a virtual space because it can give you instant insights into your audience and how they're feeling and reacting to the information you're sharing. Another great thing about questions is not only can you ask questions of your audience, but they can ask questions to you as well. And this can be a really great way to get their engagement and understand what's resonating with them and maybe what they're having more difficulty with. Another little bonus about enabling questions in a presentation is that people who ask questions are more likely to stick around to the end to see if their questions are answered. And that's how you can use virtual events to grow your audience. What worked for you? What did we leave off the list? Let us know in the comments below. Hit like, hit subscribe, and we'll see you next time.